Are we going? Okay. Hi. We're going to take a look today at the Northern Watersnake. A friendly little guy usually, but this guy's been cooped up all night because of me, and I don't think he's going to be too happy coming out. So he might struggle a little, but he'll calm down before the end of this talk, and he'll be sitting right in the palm of my hand. And I'm going to have a little snake hook here to kind of hold him and calm him down, and I've got some gloves on right now, and I'll tell you why later. It's not because the snake's poisonous or going to bite me or anything like that, but I'll show you. We'll see how lively he is, all right? Now put a little thing he can climb on out here. Going to take the top off. Okay. Yeah, he's a little excited about being here. We gave him the name Rodney. It's the Great Northern Watersnake. He is a little calmer now because we've had him here a couple days. He just is about through musking me. And that means, that's why I have the gloves on. He elicits a very smelly and sticky substance that keeps other animals away and people. And I don't want to get it on my hands because it takes about 3 weeks of washing and scrubbing to get the thing out. So I'm just going to let him move around here for a little bit, then I'll take the gloves off. He's got a very big range. He's a freshwater snake. He's not poisonous, relatively friendly, but when he's cornered, he'll flatten right out and he'll continue striking at you until you're out of the way or you catch him. This fella I caught in a tree the other day, along the water's edge. They're along the edge of water almost anywhere you find it in the state. Swamps, rivers, etc., little ponds, and they even climb the trees right by them, which is where I got this guy, and they'll sit there and sun themselves. Now he seems to be calming down just a little bit, so I'm going to get his little temporary house out of the way. Give him a little rock here as a prop. Now he's calming down, I can tell. You can see he's mellowing out a little bit here. They're usually dark brown or gray, and they have brown stripes on it. Probably you'll see that in a little better when we get a little closer, a little later. This guy and he has a kind of a yellowish white underside. This guy's a little on the young side because he's more colorful. When he gets older, he will be dark black and quite a bit bigger. The biggest one on record is 6 feet long, and that's a big snake. And as they get bigger, they get much thicker, like this, almost the size of my wrist, and they become very, very muscular and very hard to handle when you initially catch them. But now we're going to get friendly here. One glove. Okay, don't musk me now. One glove doesn't want to come off here. So 2 gloves. This guy's about almost 2 feet long. He's probably in his 2nd year. Pretty healthy looking. And where I got him, he has plenty of food to eat. It's a brackish pond and an escarpment. And it's full of other little snakes, frogs, toads, minnows. As these guys grow bigger, their food will change too. They'll start even eating small mammals like mice, larger fish, or very small turtles. As I said, they're very, very widespread across the United States, from Maine down to Florida, and from the East Coast states all the way out to Colorado. As I said, when they get bigger, they get very black. Not quite as pretty as this guy is with the stripes. And they look, since they're water snake, they look very, very much like the water moccasin or the cottonmouth, which is poisonous. And in the South, a lot of people will instantly kill these guys just thinking that they are a water moccasin, which is most unfortunate. They're a very harmless snake. And they're very nice. You can see he's calming down. And if we kept him, which we're not going to do, I'm going to bring him back to his pond tonight, he would probably calm down every day after being handled a little while, and just like this. And doesn't move too much. He'd be kind of an interesting thing to watch. And we'd feed him some minnows, probably, and maybe, I don't know, an occasional tiny frog or something for a treat. I one time had a big water snake, very big, bite me right here. I said they didn't bite, but they do have to clamp their mouth down on their food. And this snake bit me right here. There's a lot of blood vessels. And it didn't hurt. It was like a mosquito bite. But the water snake has a little anticoagulant in its sputum. In other words, something that thins the blood and would be helpful if he bit a small minnow or frog or something like that. It would have an effect on them and slow them down. And he would be able to kind of sit around a little bit and wait. Wouldn't have to chase after him. They would kind of bleed out a little on him. On a man of my size, that wouldn't be the case. But right in the area where he bit me, it bled like a sieve. And I looked like a guy in a horror movie holding this big black snake and my hand up like this and blood dripping right off. It was kind of funny in a way. He can live a very long time, 15, 16 years. In captivity, probably even longer. Here's his anal plate. You can see the little bump right here. That's where the musk comes from, where he defecates. Also, that's where the babies come from. They're born in numbers anywhere from 1 to 99, and they're live when they're born, no eggs. These snakes mate in the spring. You see big balls of them together. They're in a big mating circle. And birth comes, gestation period takes you to about September or October. So in about 3 or 4 months, you'll see the babies. They're extremely friendly. And as I say, nothing to be afraid of. And we really like this guy, but we're going to let him go. And I hope the next time you see a water snake, you'll look first before doing anything to him. His scientific name is Nerodia sipida. And that is all about our water snake. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.